Woe unto them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because the power is in their hands. So, hey, a lot of times he gonna go out his way. Esau go out his way. Part of that, waking up, defaming our character. It says, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away, so that he oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage, man. So Esau, man, he speaks ill of us, man. He always speaking of us in a bad case, man. He slandered the Israelites' name, right? Makes us look bad. So now, in this particular time, when we tend to go to other countries, they already have a name for us. They already think we the worst people that it is because of what Esau has put out there, man. He has venom of a viper on his tongue, man. You know, and he's gonna be dealt with because of that. He's gonna be dealt with for that, man. Psalms. Let's go to the book of Psalms. Hey, Salaki, if I'm not like speaking real loud, Israel, you know, hey, brother, I ain't, feeling too good, so, hey, this truth gotta get pushed, you know. It's gonna get pushed. It says, Psalm 7, 14, it says, behold, he travaileth with iniquity, and have conceived mischief, and brought forth falsehood, man. And that's what Esau done, man. He's brought forth falsehood. You know? Now, I'm going to get that word, conceived mischief. Mischief is what he has brought evils and troubles to who? The Israelites. The Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Even through the slave trade, he brought mischief and trouble and distress to us. He's doing it now. He has a situation where Jake, the job situation, they have the best jobs. It's all set up. This society is set up for them. How did we supposed to know back in the day when we were growing up, if you charged everything on a credit card and paid the bill, that your credit score would be 700 to 800 by the time you was 21? See, that's the thing they never told us. So it's all struggle for Jake, man. You the first fired, the last hired. They build you, they make you live up on top of each other, man. They call them projects. You live up on top of each other, man. You know? They bring drugs into the community. There's no way out, so what you gonna do? You gonna try to sell the drugs or what? So you'll be able to make money to eat and to survive. And then Esau put you in jail for 50 years, man, for selling the same drugs that he brought into the neighborhood. You know? Now I'm gonna look up that word in Psalms, the 7th chapter. That word was conceived. And I'm gonna look that word up and show you what it means. Because that's what we're gonna do at GMS, bro. We're gonna look up these words. You know? Psalm 7:14. He says, behold, he travaileth with iniquity, and he have conceived mischief. Right? Mischief being evil and troubles. Right? Bad times, conceived. Hara is the Hebrew word. To conceive, to become pregnant, to bear, to be with child, to be conceived, to become pregnant, to devise, to contrive, conceive, right? So, I'll read that again. This is Psalm 7:14. It says, behold, he travaileth with iniquity, right? He have conceived mischief and brought forth falsehood. This Esau, right? So y'all are pregnant with trouble. And you give birth to what? Lies, man. You pregnant with trouble. But it said conceive being pregnant. So Esau is pregnant with trouble. and you birth what? Lies, man. You know? And it tells you right there, and I'm gonna read Psalms 52 to back that up. Psalms 52. Psalm 52 or Psalms 58. Psalms 58 and 2, it says, yeah, in heart you work wickedness. You weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. You bring violence all over the earth, right? You never keep it at home, man, like the scripture says. It says the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies, man. So you pregnant with trouble and you birth what? Lies. It says as soon as you are born, you go forth speaking those lies, man. This is Esau, man, the so-called white man, who the earth is given unto, because the earth is given unto the wicked. When we look around, we know who's running the earth. It ain't no Israelite, man. The Israelites don't even have a seat at the UN, man. So we know who are the masters of this earth right now. It's you so-called white people, man. And when you ask them, they'll try to play it off and say, well, everybody ruling. No, you already know who ruling. The Rothschilds and Rockefellers, those are Edomites, man, from the house of Amalek. One of the houses that have made a confederate to make Israel and no more remembrance. Okay? You are the house of Amalek, man. It says, Psalm 7:14, behold, it travaileth with iniquity, and have conceived mischief, and brought forth falsehoods. He made a pit, right? He made a pit and dig it, and has fallen into the ditch which he made, man. So all the things you have done, the inventions that you're creating to keep the Israelites down, to keep us, to try to make us no more remembrance. Every invention that you made to try to come against us, man, hey, that's gonna fall on your own head. The Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is gonna see to it. You're gonna fall in that same ditch that you dug for us, man. You know? The same trap. I saw a picture like that dude had made a trap and then fell in it. He had made a trap where he had the spikes at the bottom too. And fell in it and got killed by his own trap. So, hey, this is what's going on, man. The things that you have laid to be snares for Israel, they're going to take you. And he's going to use thermonuclear destruction. Thus said the Lord, thus said the Bible. It should surely happen. In verse 16, his mischief shall return upon his own head. See? The mischief that you're creating, the evils are going to return upon your own head. Right? It's about to basically, all the things you've created to try to go against Israel, it's basically going to backfire on you. It says his mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down upon his own pate. Right? It shall come down upon his own pate, man. It's going to come down on the crown upon your own head. I'm going to look that word pate up. It says shall come down on your own pate. P-A-T-E. Let's look that word up. It says all the violent things you have created shall come down on your own pate. Let's check that word pate. That word pate, on his own pate. His head, crown of his head, top of his head, cunt. I think I just said that. His crown, his head, the top of his head, cunt. To bow down goes into the root word quadad. That word is quad. crown or head goes back to the root word padad, meaning to bow down. So when the Lord brings that that violence that you're trying to bring, when the Lord brings it up on your own head, and when it backfires, he's telling you that he's going to bring all that violence on your own head, but you're going to, after that, you're going to basically have to bow down. You're going to bow down to the nation of Israel, man. You're going to bow down to the nation of Israel. That's in the scriptures. Let's get that in the scriptures. Because the Lord going to give us that. He's going to give us that power over your nations, man. This is coming soon. This is what we wait on right here. This is Psalms 18. Psalms 18 and 30. I started 30. As for the Most High, his ways is perfect. The Most High, his ways are perfect, right? The word of Yahweh is tried, meaning it's proven. It says he is a buckler to those that trust in him. So he'll be a shield unto us, and a shield is what? For protection, right? The Lord's word has been tried, it's been proven. When you read in the scriptures, hey, when you see things that happen in history, you can always go back and see where the Lord said it in the scriptures, man. So if the Lord tells you, hey, it's gonna be a time in this world where RFID chip is gonna be pushed pursuant to Revelations 13 and 16, then that means it's gonna happen. But we've seen it happen right now. That was a prophet spoken of in Revelation 13 chapter. But we do see people right now, they're getting the RFID chip in these different countries. Hey, over hand, over foot, man. Like it's nothing. Okay? If he tells you the scriptures that he's going to destroy Babylon the Great with what? Arrows, then he's going to destroy this place with nuclear missiles, man. That's what's going to happen. Okay? Psalms 18 and 30. As for the Most High, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is tried. He is a buckler to all those that trust in him. For who is the Most High save the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai? Or who is a rock save our power? It is the Most High Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai that girdeth me with strength and maketh my way perfect. Because it's going to be the Lord to give us that strength. He giving us strength now, of being able to understand his word. In that day, he's going to give you strength of a spiritual power that you're going to be able to deal with these people, man. That's what's coming in the day, right? Because the situation out here going to get bad. Esau is blessed as a sword, right? He knows he has but a short time. When you read in Revelation 12 chapter, he's not going to go down without a fight. He's going to try to destroy as many Israelites as he can. So the Lord going to have to give us some kind of spiritual power to deal with the person who the blessing of the sword was given to. And it says, he maketh my feet like hind feet, and setteth me upon a high place. So he maketh his feet like the feet of a deer, man. And that means you're going to be swift in that day, because a deer is swift, man. Anything, a deer, man, like, hey, before you know it, he be out of sight. So the Lord is going to give us that power in that day. We're going to move fast, man. He's going to give us strength. We're going to be strong. We're going to move fast. And it says, he teaches my hands to war, so that a bow of steel is broken in my hands. So, hey, he's going to give your hands the strength of war, so a bow of steel is broken in your hands. So if people coming at us with kind of instruments, pipes, lead pipes, any kind of steel, knives, we're going to be able to break that, man. If they hit us, it's going to break. It's not going to penetrate. We're going to have that power in that day, man. He's going to give our hands, he's going to give water our hands, man. We're going to be able to twist your neck, right? Your head right off your neck, man, and pull your spine out. That's coming, man. We patiently wait on that day, man. Lord willing, we those men. And it says, Verse 35, thou hast also given me the shield of thy salvation. Thy right hand hath holden me up, and thy gentleness has made me great. Thou hast enlarged my steps under me, that my feet did not slip. So the Lord has held his steps under us so our feet don't slip. So when you go into that word slip, it goes into totter, right? You look it up, it goes into the word totter, right? Matter of fact, get that. Hey, look up these words, man. That word slip. Psalms 18. 30. He enlarges my steps under my feet, that my feet do not slip. Slip, slide, totter, shake, cause to make, to shake, to totter. Now when you look that word totter up, right? I'm gonna look that word up, totter. I'm gonna go into the Merriam-Webster, and I'm gonna look that word up. That word totter means totter. Okay. Here we go, Esau playing with the phones again. The word totter, to move or walk in a slow, unsteady way, to become weak and likely to fail or collapse, to move unsteadily, to stagger, to wobble, to tremble, to sway, right? That's what the word totter means. So the Lord gonna be with our steps. He gonna give us that power in that day, man, so we don't, that we don't slip. And that's like twofold, because when you fight, if you fight somebody, you be like, damn, man, he got you pretty good. Nah, man, I slipped.